Hello, my friends. Welcome back to our next video. And this is task 5 under the people side. And this is about ensuring team members and stakeholders are adequately trained. You probably realize this is chapter 9 and the fourth process, 9.4 front and center, which is develop team. Let's take a look at it. We take a look at the enablers here. We see determine required competencies and elements of training. You got to determine, what do my people need now that they've come aboard? I've hired them, they're now my team. What do they need to do their job properly? And then you determine training options based on training needs. What are the options that we have? Phil needs to go for 50 hours of diving training. All right, how do we get him to do that as soon as possible so that he can be on this contract, so that he can be part of the team that's actually executing? Yes, we want him, but how do we develop him to do his best in the job? Allocate resources for training, resources being, money, time, effort, whatever those resources are, we need to allocate them. Training just doesn't happen. When we think about training, though, you got to think about in-person training, virtual training, on the job training. There are many vehicles. And then you want to measure the training outcomes. You want to make sure that the outcomes that you expect can actually be delivered as a result of the training. So when we talk about training options, you got coaching, you got mentoring, individual development plans, online employee development, cross training, put them on stretch assignments and things like that. That will help develop the individual. You also want to measure training outcome. Pre and post training surveys can offer some instant insight, while other data, like whether the training has produced desired behavior changes, must be collected over time. So the summary of what we've looked at here is determine required competencies needed, right? Determine training options, allocate resources, and measure outcomes. And again, this is 9.4 in the PMBOK guide, but there are a few terms in the Agile practice guide. And honestly, you got to really go through this to master where these terms are discussed, such as T-shaped skills. In order to have a team with T-shaped skills, you need to think about training to some degree. Okay. You need to make sure that the team could be cross-trained. Training is talked about here briefly on page 82 of the Agile Practice Guide. It reads, develop personnel through training and mentoring, coordinate Agile training courses, coaches, and mentors to help people transition to an Agile mindset and upgrade their skills. Encourage and support people to attend local Agile events. So there's discussions in both books all throughout. What I need you to do, double down, read, and get informed. Now, for those of you struggling and wondering, what do I do? This is all well and good, Phil, but I need more help. Well, if you need more help, go on down to praizion.com, Praizion.com, and take a look at our online self-study course. That might help you. Or take a look at any of our blended or live online options. These will help you get to your goal. Again, the website, Praizion, Praizion.com. Thank you very much. You take care, and I'll see you in the next episode.